Good morning, folks. Rodney here. I am supposed to be alive. I don't know yet because I haven't gotten my YouTube to come up on my tablet. And it does look like I'm live. Wow. Good morning, Mason Keiser, JDS, Joan Bum, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Please hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get this bird in the air.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
I am approaching 300 feet. Just crossed it. I'm going to go up to about 367 is final flight or final height, altitude. And folks, it is cold out here. I should have brought my gloves. This LoveLady didn't see a notification. Rodney Bell, morning, brother. Oh man, I'm sorry. I haven't been live very long, actually, so you're good. Peter Carroll, good evening, sir. How are you today? I'm gonna run in and get my gloves. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Buying space, good morning, Myra. How are you today? Who else is in the house? Peter Carroll, Mason Keiser, JDS, Joan Bum, then this LoveLady. So glad you guys could join us today. Apparently I am in a video mode where I can't zoom. Let me stupid gloves. They're supposed to allow me to use a touch screen. So I just switched to normal mode, so now I should be able to zoom. Yep, there we go. I am going to zoom in to about there. Actually back it out a little bit. My sunrise is supposed to happen, depending on which app you look at. If I look at UAV forecast, it says 7:01, and it usually seems to be the most accurate. If you look at my Weather Underground app, it says 7:03. Of course, I'm 300 feet up in the air, so they're both probably going to end up being wrong. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving. Oh, excuse me, guys. Man, where did that come from? For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you guys had a good one. I know we certainly did. We had lots of good food. Still eating lots of good food. It's a good thing my wife doesn't cook turkey on Christmas Day, because by the time Christmas Day gets here, we're usually pretty sick of turkey. But she does. She actually, her family's tradition has been doing French dip sandwiches. And I gotta admit, when she first told me that, I thought it was weird. But you know what? Those French dip sandwiches she makes are good. Chris with a K, Drone Life RC, good morning, brother. Good to see you in the chats. Jackrabbit FPV, good morning, Scott. I believe it's Scott. So it looks cloudy on the horizon there. But the stream looks good. I woke up this morning and realized that I had forgot to charge my batteries. Had forgot to charge my phone that I use for flying my drone. Forgot to charge my charger, my controller. I was completely unprepared for this morning, but I managed to get enough charge on everything that I am able to do this. In fact, the battery I started charging, we reached 100% about a half an hour, about 45 minutes ago, so it's good. And we got 22 minutes left on it. We're at 78%. It's cold, so I would expect it to drop kind of fast this morning. The temperature is 37 degrees. The time is now 5:56. Well, almost 5:57. So we got a few more minutes. Dennis is going to be going up. He's going to be launching at 7:10 for a 7:19 sunrise. I do not know where he is at. Where he's going to be flying from today. My guess is he's going to be up at Lake Lanier, but I may be wrong about that. I'm sure he'll tell me. Woo! He's at home. I had a 50-50 chance. So Dennis will be going up at 7:10. He'll be flying from home. I'll be coming down just a few minutes after the sun rises. And the buzzards are flying above. Well, those aren't buzzards. Those are some kind of seabirds. So, exciting news. While I was at Spin Up, and those of you that were at Spin Up will remember this, I won a Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle, which I received last Monday. I have got it bound to my controller, and I am looking to go fly today, at least for a little bit. I'll be doing that over at the church. I'm still learning, still not good at it, still trying to figure out what adjustments I can make, but eventually I'll get there. I'm not as good as these young people are, and some of these old people are pretty good too. So, when I say old people, I'm talking about people my age and stuff like that have been doing it for a while. So, I'm learning, and I'm getting there, and actually enjoying it. I also am trying to get the Baby Hawk HD2 that I received as a gift from a good friend of mine to bind with my controller. However, I can't seem to reach the bind button, and if I try to bind it through Betaflight, it gives me an error. So I'm still investigating that, because I'm really looking forward to flying that Baby Hawk. I've got time, because I'm not going to fly it until I'm fairly decent with the Tiny Hawk S and the Tiny Hawk Freestyle. So, but I am going to be flying drone. I can't say the last one. Good evening or good morning. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the chats. It's good to meet you. And thank you. Doing great for an old guy, Rodney. Well, I appreciate that, Paul, but I just wish I could get better quickly. I know it's. I mean, you and I had a discussion about patience yesterday when I talked to you on the phone. Getting that. I had no problems binding that Tiny Hawk Freestyle to my new controller. I got a Tyrannus X-Lite controller that I bought for that Baby Hawk 2, because as I was researching it, everything I researched seemed to indicate that the Tyrannus QX7 that I have wouldn't work very well with it. So, Max Air 420, good morning. So, but anyway, the Baby Hawk 460, Baby Hawk 2 HD that I have has a Free Sky receiver on it. I believe it's the XM Plus. And while I think I see the switch, it just doesn't seem to be working. So I'm going to have to kind of seek out some help here. So, anyway, Paul, that package is still in the queue that I asked you, that I was talking to you about the other day. From Tiffany is still in the works. Here comes the sun, folks. It is poking up over the horizon. It is 7:03, so I would say that my Weather Underground app was probably more correct. Yeah, let me get a picture. Beautiful. You can see where I switched to camera mode. That'll be drone. Good morning, Dan. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Alright folks, well I'm going to bring it on down. It's 7:05. I'm going to head down. Dennis LoveLady will be going up next. He has a 7:19 sunrise. And I will follow him with Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. Hope you all can join us. As you can see, that tree has lost almost all of its leaves. It's lost all of its leaves. So anyway, and there's the lake is opened up. You might be able to see some geese in there. Oops, wrong way. Let me get up here and catch this thing. Wow. Alright folks, well thank you for being in the stream this morning. I do appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Don't forget to Dennis LoveLady's up next, followed by Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends. And then tomorrow morning, starting with Drone Bum from Long Island, he'll be going up. Then it'll be Dennis LoveLady. I'll be sitting it out for the rest of the winter. Pick back up in the springtime when mine and Drone Bum's sunrise gets closer apart or further apart. And so Dennis LoveLady will follow Paul, Fly Natural will follow Dennis, and Chris Hope will follow Fly Natural or Dennis if Fly Natural doesn't fly. And don't forget Drones and Coffee with Johnny Drone Flyer. He'll be going up right after Chris Hope is done. You all have a great weekend. Hope to see you over at Dennis's place and at Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, as well as tomorrow. You all take care. Have a great day. We love you. Bye. All right.